Oh, holy shit, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Retaliation number 82. We're at the Wells Fargo Center in Philly, and well, we're backstage, folks. That's Bale jumping Isaac Drake, and down the hall, that's Wyatt going after Casey Jones, and these two teams are scheduled to meet, folks. It was supposed to be a first-round matchup in a tournament qualifier for the Tag Team Golden Ticket match later this month, and hold on, a little bit further down the hall, C.A. White and Josh Wolf going at it, and oh god, the end of Heartache. Meanwhile, we're in the locker room. Abigail going after Lily Thatcher with the trash can, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going on to kick off the show. This rivalry between the Second Chance and the Fallen Kingdom has completely gone off the rails, folks. Good grief, they're all over the backstage area of the Wells Fargo Center. We go into another locker room. Oliver White gets his head DDT'd into the floor by Stephen Wright. Folks, I don't know what is going on these two stables. The right stuff on White, and these two teams just laying into each other backstage. They have had it up to here. The boiling point has been hit. We go back to the hallway. Abigail sizing up Lily Thatcher. What the hell is she looking to do here? Oh god, the pump handle driver onto that polished concrete floor. Meanwhile, down the hallway, Wyatt, he's got Casey Jones, and he slams him into that road case. I don't know if we have enough security here to break this up, folks. Welcome to Philly, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, got a TKO. Meanwhile, Abigail now down to the ground. Lily Thatcher, she's picking Abigail up, the big backstabber. The backstabber lands. I guess security picking and choosing which of these fights they're breaking up. I guess we're going to try to hit them one at a time, as Lily Thatcher, another backstabber onto Abigail. Meanwhile, we're back in the locker room. Oliver White, the Ushigoroshi on Stephen Wright. Now we're at the parking lot. Josh Wolf continuing his attack on C. White. He's got a chair to the stomach. Good grief. Folks, this is one chaotic and hectic way to kick off Retaliation, especially off the heels of a wild collision course. And it's like, there's so much follow-up to talk about there. Tonight's show, and we're starting out with these two teams just wanting to kill each other. Big DDT on the concrete. Now Bale just a big chokeslam on Isaac Drake. Good grief, folks. This might be our show. Like, I don't know if this is going to be broken up at any point in time. I'm being told security's broken up a couple of fights. Some of the locker room has too. It's just been a chaotic mess to kick off tonight's show. As Bale picks up Isaac Drake once again. Oh my goodness. Onto the concrete. And ladies and gentlemen, our cameraman running for his safety. It looks like most of the fighting is subdued, and I'm being told in my headset that sky's the limit. the male participants of the stables, the Fallen Kingdom, and the Second Chance will face off in a 4-on-4 elimination tag team match to settle their differences once and for all. A hell of a match. We're already racking up the participants for Sky's the Limit. One more might be punching their ticket coming up next, folks. Women's Golden Ticket Qualifier.
The following match is a qualifier for the Women's Golden Ticket match.
From Montpellier, Vermont, this is Kiki Moniz.
Whoa, somehow, someway, gotta come back down to earth from what we just saw, folks. I don't know how we're gonna be able to do that, but at least this tag team this Golden Ticket Qualifier is gonna happen. That's good. As you know, Sky's the Limit. Golden tickets are gonna be in play. One of these two ladies will qualify for the match and hope to fare as well as Torby did last year with the Golden Ticket briefcase.
Making her way down the aisle, Bella Angel.
Here's someone that was hoping to have a better collision course than she did last week on the losing end of a match against Ellie Richardson, a match that she called out and, basically exposed her opponent for who she truly thought she was and ultimately paid the price. Ellie Richardson came out on top, but Bella Angel, despite that, could be trying to get the last laugh rather by qualifying for Sky's the Limit for the Golden Ticket match and potentially even win it. As of course, Ellie Richardson will be in action later tonight, taking on Olivia Taylor. So two rivalries kind of mixed there for the Golden Ticket Qualifier. And here we go, first matchup of the evening. Here we go. Was Kiki Moniz a winner over Olivia Taylor last month? And kind of a little bit of a cool off ever since then. I'm sure cheering on her Agents of Pain brethren, Paige and Roxy Riot. In the meantime, though, Kiki Moniz certainly could, put her stamp here in the RWR. A nice Russian leg sweep there. Anybody, of course, can do one, but she can really stake her claim here in the RWR by getting her hands on that Golden Ticket briefcase by qualifying for the match right here tonight, only a 1 count. And of course, in doing so, you get the briefcase, which guarantees at least the women here a shot at either the RWR Women's or the RWR Women's Revolution Championships. Any place, anywhere for the next 12 months. Women's briefcase 2-1 on cash-ins. In its history, the first winner, Sister Fister, handed the case over to Apathy as a signing bonus in Season 1 for joining Fitzwell Fighting Systems. Back then, another 1 count on Bella Angel. Apathy cashing in after losing a triple threat elimination match for the title. She immediately turned right around and cashed in on the champion in a losing effort. Of course, you can catch that match in our archives on our YouTube channel. The second briefcase won by Adeline Ward. Hold on, quick cover by Kiki Moniz, only 1 count again. Adeline Ward shocked the world winning the briefcase the second time around. Bided her time until Rise from the Ashes Night 1 on the debut for the women. Cashed in on Olivia Taylor following her tournament match, winning the women's title in the process. and really making her name for herself with that championship run in Season 3. And of course, the third briefcase won by Torby, defeating Apathy for the title at last year's Phoenix Cup. The only fair cash-in, mind you. Premeditated the cash-in, called it in advance, and won the women's title, which she recently lost to Hope Rogers just back in January. And one of these two women hoping to be one of the 8 to get a shot at that briefcase. The Seductress DDT lands. Could it be Bella Angel? Could she get her opportunity to win back her Women's Revolution title? 2 count does not get it done. We'll go through the history of the golden ticket briefcases later on in the show, but now, like I said, one of these two women will join the match. They'll also join the winner of later tonight's Olivia Taylor versus Ellie Richardson match. Could it be Chemo Knees stamping her name? Not quite yet. Also tonight, we were supposed to have 2 qualifying matches for the Tag Team Golden Ticket. We're having a tournament, folks. 2 little mini brackets, and the 2 teams that end up in the quote-unquote finals will not face each other, but they will advance to the golden ticket match, as Bella Angel taking some double damage points on the outside. And I don't know how this tournament's going to work now, because it was supposed to be Fallen Kingdom versus Second Chance in a tag team matchup, which clearly never happened. So hold on, I'm being told that both teams have been eliminated from the tournament. Double disqualification, double countout, whatever you want to call it, double forfeit if you want to get down to it. So whoever was on their half of the bracket automatically advanced to the finals. Nice gutbuster there from Chemo Knees, and a big girl senton lands. So whoever was the lucky 2 teams on that half of the bracket, 2 count the Moniz, they automatically advance to the final. And there, I believe the quarterfinal matchup has turned into a flat-out qualifier. The winner moves on to Sky's the Limit. But on the other half of the bracket, very interesting matchup. Bar Breakers take on the team of Bacardi and Cola. DJ Kraft and Buzz, opponents at Collision Course. Neither man could take home the World Heavyweight Championship from Razor Sharp. Hold on a second. Montpellier bomb for Moniz. Could that be it? Did she punch her ticket? 1, 2. No, she did not. Only a 2 count. Bella Angel somehow escapes at 2. Let's hold on a second. Bella Angel now. Nice takedown working over the legs of Moniz. Anyway, we'll get more into it later, but Bacardi and Cola, their first official match as a tag team and as a qualifier in our tournament for the Tag Team Golden Ticket participants. Neither man can become World Heavyweight Champion at Collision Course, but maybe a consolation prize for them awaits, as Moniz, another DDT on Angel. Also tonight in tag team action, the team of Damian Longoria and Danny Richardson take on the team of Keith Moniz and Brandon Richards. 2 feuds mixing it up there. And our main event, a very star-studded, interesting tag team matchup. The team of Martin Starr and Jarek Vanders, the Assassins, will take on, can't believe I'm saying this, the unlikely Far Beyond Better reunion of Showtime Brooks and Razor Sharp, the World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, the main event there, but hold on a second. Bella Angel, she's got Chemo Knees set up. The Seductress DDT lands again. She crawls over her opponent. Shout out commentator Cody and Chemo Knees. Somehow, some way, had all the time in the world to get to the ropes. Bella Angel wasting valuable seconds there. Keeping her foot on the pedal, though. Couple of clotheslines and a drop kick. As Bella really trying to make a mockery here of Chemo Knees. I mean, like I said, we saw her attitude toward Ellie Richardson you gotta think, nothing against Chemo Niche, but she probably has the same mindset of Chemo Niche that she does of Ellie Richardson. She's not as pretty, popular, glamorous, rich, all of the above. She's too much of a normie for her. Another DDT there from Bella Angel. And Chemo Niche retreats to the outside. And again, Bella Angel trying to give this Philadelphia crowd a show. Of course, the home of ECW, and a hell of a ECW-esque way to kick off tonight's show. With the Fallen Kingdom and Second Chance, the male participants of the stable will be facing off a 4-on-4 elimination tag team match at Sky's the Limit. Already joining our World Heavyweight Championship match already set in stone between Razor Sharp and Martin Starr in his hometown of London, England. No pressure at all, buddy. I will say, great job on the commentating job hopping in on the Resurgence side at Collision Course. You definitely have a feature in commentating once you hang up the boots, but hopefully that won't be for a very long time. What might not be a very long time is how much longer Chemo Niche lasts in this match. Another Selectress DDT, the third one in the match. Again, Chemo Niche, the veteran instincts, gets the ropes, but hasn't been able to do much in the last few minutes. It's been all Bella Angel setting her up once again, a fourth Seductress DDT, and this time in the center of the ring. She lewdly lays across her 1-2, and enough has been enough. Bella Angel punches her ticket to Sky's the Limit.
The winner of this match is Bella Angel.
So Bella Angel, not quite what she wanted to get done at Collision Course, but a consolation prize here tonight, punching her ticket to Sky's the Limit in the women's golden ticket match. Getting another shot at that briefcase. And for right now, a little bit of rubbing into her current rival, Ellie Richardson, but she could match the feat later tonight. Hold on a second, folks. Wait, really? Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen. Yes! It is Thunder! Wow! And he has something to say, folks. Wait, what? What? Thunder, rethink this. Elimination Chamber. First come, first Thunder. I know you're the greatest, but sir, that's a large task to overcome. Look at that. My ears did not deceive me. The Intercontinental Champion Thunder so confident over his win at Collision Course that next week, the first 5 men to sign up will get to join an Elimination Chamber match where he's going to put his title on the line against 5 men in that demonic structure. Ladies and gentlemen, Thunder, you know I support you, but oh my God. Oh no. I believe in him, but yes, I'll move on. Fine, okay,
Following match is a qualifier for the women's golden ticket match. From Brisbane in Queensland, Australia, the Violet Queen, Olivia Taylor.
I can't imagine a world where Thunder's not our Intercontinental Champion. But okay, fine, I hear you. I'm being forced to move on here, folks, and women's golden ticket qualifier coming up next. Like I said, we just saw Bella Angel win hers earlier tonight. Olivia Taylor making her way to the ring, former multiple-time women's champion, hoping to join the select few to be women's and women's revolution champion. But after loss to Keith Moniz last month, pardon me, tongue twister there, took a few weeks off to deal with some personal issues. So we'll see if she's fully focused here tonight. And oh, look who gave herself a reward for winning a collision course.
From Windsor, Ontario, Canada, Ellie Richardson.
Ellie Richardson, big winner at collision course. It looked like she rewarded herself. Brand new look for her here tonight. What does that say on her tights? The apple of your eye. Well, that's not a dig at what Bella Angel said to her about her, pardon me, a few weeks ago. I don't know what is, and could be a bigger slap in the face of her if she were to win her qualifier as well. But a very tough task ahead of her. And the multiple-time women's champion, Olivia Taylor, but like I said, took the last few weeks off for some personal issues. Ellie Richardson on a roll right now, so we'll see what gives coming up next. Thunder, why, buddy? Okay, shit. So here we go. One of these two women will join Bella Angel in the women's golden ticket match for the retaliation side of the match. Of course, 4 women from each brand will be in the match. Same as the men's match, and of course for the tag team match, 2 teams from each brand qualifies. Also, 1 team from each brand will challenge the tag team champions, the Agents of Pain, for the titles as Sky's the Limit, one of our big pay-per-views of the year. And we're doing it huge this year, folks. Wembley Stadium in London, England, our second pay-per-view foray in London. They got redemption a couple years ago, but big support group over there. We're giving it to them big this year. They deserve it. And one of these 2 ladies will be booking their trip to London, England with a win here tonight. And for Ellie Richardson, she would certainly love to do so and further rub her success in the face of Bella Angel. Gonna let her words slide off of her and even use them against her, especially with the new logo on her new look. But hold on a second, DDT there from Olivia Taylor, the veteran, hoping to punch her ticket to Sky's the Limit. It's been a rough season 4 for her thus far, but all it takes is entry into the match and grabbing that briefcase, and your fortunes are changed at the snap of a finger. As long as you do it at the right time. Just ask Adeline Ward. Olivia Taylor knows all about that. That's oh man, just a vicious slap there from Taylor. And a spinning heel kick and another kick to Ellie Richardson. Olivia using her long legs to her advantage. Taking the early advantage of this matchup. Now Olivia snaps suplex. She's going to keep control there, keeping her control on the shoulders. 1, 2, kips up and hits the third one with the bridge, the cover. 1, 2, and no, only a 2 count. Of course, these 2 women met at this year's RFTA tournament, which was a victory for a victory for Olivia Taylor over Ellie Richardson in RFTA. 2 count there on Ellie from Olivia. Almost got her but not quite, folks. And now Olivia wrenching on the head and the neck of Ellie Richardson, trying to make a tap out. No. Hold on there. Grabbing Olivia by the legs. Nice spinning hurricanrana. Takes her down. And guess we'll be calling her the apple of your eye. Certainly the apple of Danny Richardson's eye in more ways than one, but like I said, the apple of your eye, hoping to secure a place into Sky's the Limit. Irish whip. Flips over Olivia Taylor, ducks the clothesline, and hits her with the clothesline of her own. And Richardson's feeling it. This Philadelphia crowd solidly behind her. And hold on a second. She's in the corner. You know what she's trying to do. The cartwheel and the Pele connects. Well, it's more of a back foot kick, but either way. Could this be it for Taylor? The forearm, the pump handle, the apple core connects. And the cover. 1, 2. Ooh. Only a 2 count. I thought that was enough, but not quite. Got to give the veteran credit. Definitely a tough out. But the tide certainly changing on this matchup. Olivia slowing down her early offense and giving Ellie Richardson the window to make her comeback here. She targets the knees of Taylor. Ellie hoping to make that mat just a little more purple. The cover. 1, only a 1 count. Richardson continuing her attack on Olivia Taylor, the straight jacket choke on her own neck, using that knee as leverage, trying to make Olivia essentially tap herself out with this move. Wow, the Queen eventually fights out of it, was in there for quite some time, and this Philly crowd not appreciative of her actions, but appreciative of Ellie Richardson with the dropkick to the knee, grounding Olivia Taylor once again. Oh, clothesline from Olivia. Here she comes with the comeback, another clothesline. Dropkick lands. Will she be trying to finish off Ellie with the Violet Crown? No, she was looking for it. Oh, just grabbed Ellie though with a nice backbreaker though, but Ellie fighting her way out of that Violet Crown attempt. Catching her with the knee to the stomach. And the running Bulldog. Again puts Olivia on the ground. Oh, Ellie, the rollover. Look at that strength. Into the Ushigoroshi, back of the head to the knee. Is that going to be at the cover? 1, 2, no. Again, Ellie a little upset. That wasn't it. Taking her frustrations out on the referee. Hoping to continue her success that she had a collision course. Making the 2 straight wins over 2 former women's champions of cover. Again, only a 2 count. As Ellie, on her quest to win her own women's championship, can certainly do that by winning here. Getting into the golden ticket match, that she can get that opportunity whenever she damn well pleases. With Olivia Taylor hoping to play spoiler here. Another triple suplex combo. Doesn't bridge though. The ring awareness of Olivia Taylor saw the ropes there, drags her away with the cover. May have wasted too much time though, and she did a 2 count only on Richardson. And now she's signing up her opponent. Could this spell the end of Ellie Richardson? Trying to set her for the Violet Crown, but Ellie floats herself over. And oh, just the ripping Olivia down by her hair and hooking the leg, almost catching her off guard at that 2 count. But now she's sizing up Olivia. There's the smack to the face, the pump handle, and the apple core in the center of the ring. Is that it? The cover, 1, 2. Yes, it is. Ellie Richardson is going to sky's the limit. And Ellie Richardson joining Bella Angel, I'm sure much to her dismay, in the golden ticket match. One of these two women could be the new briefcase holder. All they gotta do is take it down later this month, and they get a free shot at any women's championship over the next year. But a big win for Ellie Richardson. She continues her momentum here tonight. We're going to go from one qualifier to the other. The winner here won't exactly punch their ticket to Sky's the Limit just yet. But call it a qualifier for a qualifier, will you? Tag team action. Bar Breakers have had their issues with the Lunar Express. But can they pull off the upset here against the official tag team debut of Bacardi and Cola? They didn't win the World Heavyweight Championship at Collision Course, but they could be finding their consolation prize momentarily with the win here, which was their original plan this season, mind you. But either way, it's coming up next.
The following tag contest is a qualifying match for the tag team golden ticket match. On their way to the ring, the team of Jay Wilson and Levi Kaup, the Bar Breakers.
Well, here's the thing, because, well, hold on, I'm being told that, well, this really answers my question. I'm being told this matchup is not the other matchup in the bracket that saw the Fallen Kingdom and the Second Chance both forfeit their match. That match will be decided at a later date. Maybe next week, maybe in a couple weeks, I don't know, but it's not this match. So the winner here will advance to the actual qualifier for the golden ticket match. Sky's the limit for the tag teams. For the Bar Breakers, like I said, a rough go at it as they've continued their rivalry with the Lunar Express. Couldn't beat them in the Lunar Express's normal tag team match, and couldn't beat them in a match they thought they would favor in the Tornado style match. But instead, here they come making their official debut.
Making their way to the ring, this is the team of Buzz and DJ Kraft. They are known as Bacardi and Cola.
Jeez, we saw their tag attires debut a couple weeks ago in a handicap match, but I think this is what they're going to be looking like as a tag team. God, and it's funny enough, these two were beating the hell out of each other just 6 days ago with the world title on the line. Buzz gave it his all. DJ Kraft certainly gave it his all 2 months in a row, ultimately falling short. But now their original quest of Season 4 has begun for Kraft and Buzz, entering the tag team division. A couple of months late, like I said, Kraft had to take a detour after winning RFTA, but they did sign up officially, filled out their paperwork for Season 4 as an active tag team, and that comes to a head here tonight. And what a jump start they would get by entering the golden ticket match. You know, they could potentially win the briefcase and just like that get an instant shot at the tag titles. But, you know, if they don't, then, you know, they kind of got to work their way up. Like I said, they're officially the newest tag team on the block, and we've seen a couple of new tag teams debut already on Retaliation, the Lunar Express and the Band. And while there's a lot of familiar teams like the Bar Breakers and like the Fallen Kingdom and the Second Chance, a lot of new faces as well, making this tag scene on Retaliation very interesting and very unpredictable. Which I'm not sure if it favors or doesn't favor the champions, the Agents of Pain. But then again, they beat Hydra last week to retain their titles. Hydra, a veteran name with a veteran competitor, couldn't get it done with the new partner, so could be Hydra trying to work their way back up. But now, oh God, Jay Wilson just getting obliterated by DJ Kraft, and likewise Levy Kaup getting obliterated by Buzz. Because that Bar Breaker's not exactly on the best run of their career, having to deal with the Lunar Express. But not exactly the jumping into the shallow end to, stop yourself from drowning either, because here comes two veteran competitors. It's not like it's two singles competitors thrown together. These two have known each other for quite some time and definitely have the chemistry, and finally decided to take the plunge and officially team. The sheer Kraft Killer connects on Jay Wilson. Is it going to be over just like that? The RFTA 4 winner with the cover. 1, 2, no! Buzz with the brainbuster on Kaup. Wilson somehow kicks out at 2. Maybe more detrimental to him more than anything. That's Kraft with that power bomb, and Bacardi and Cola just laying into their opponents here in their official tag team debut. Sure, fighting out some frustrations over their failures at Collision Course as well. And even redemption, probably in Kraft's case. 2 marathon matches against Razor Sharp, essentially. Could not get the job done, though. And now, side quest is over. Side quest failed, but here comes their real quest for Season 4. And if you're the Agents of Pain, you may not be facing them for the titles for a while, assuming you keep your belts that long, but this is a team you definitely keep your eye on. As Buzz, overhead slam by Kaup. Hold on, though. Kraft standing up Wilson, looking for that flying forearm. Is he wasting too much time? Jay Wilson backed up, forcing Kraft to miss the distance. But Buzz with the screwdriver in the background on Kaup. He goes for the cover. Kraft trying to play defense, isn't able to. As the pin's broken up, but Kaup might be done. Facebuster there from Buzz to Wilson, and now Kraft. I think he's trying to get the Kraft Killer on, but Kaup just too big, too thick of a man to hook those arms. Able to fight out of it as the two trade dance partners here. Got to think. You see right there, the brainbuster definitely favoring Buzz. Kaup, the biggest man in the match, but he's taking on the most veteran wrestler. So that's basically meaningless, and Buzz just using his size and strength to his advantage, as he normally does against smaller opponents. And now Buzz sizing up Wilson. Kraft playing defense. Up and down with the screwdriver. Kaup eliminated from the Rumble. The easy pin from Buzz. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Bacardi and Cola advances to the Tag Team Golden Ticket Qualifier match later this month.
The winners of this match, Bacardi and Cola.
And what a statement win from these two. Like I said, probably has some frustrations to fight out, but nonetheless, step 1 of their original mission here in Season 4 complete. Winning their tag team debut. And they're one win away from punching their ticket to sky's the limit and joining the tag team golden ticket match. Now coming up next, folks, tag team action. 2 rivalries mixing it up, and being told I have a special announcement for this matchup coming up, which I will, well, I'm being told I can talk about it now. The only golden ticket match that will not have qualifiers on Retaliation is the men's side, because these 4 men will be your participants in the men's golden ticket match for Retaliation. Retaliation board deciding they wanted 4.
The following contest is a tag team match. On the way to the ring, from Anaheim, California, representing Kimiko-gun, the Shoot Wrestling Cyborg, Damian Longoria.
They wanted 4 up-and-coming wrestlers on the Retaliation brand, although a couple of them we couldn't really call up-and-comers, but they wanted 4 guys in the match that have never won a world championship here in the RWR, trying to guarantee that the case holder could be a fresh winner. And with the last few cases that have been cashed in, not qualify, but could, match that feat.
Now residing in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, Dastardly Danny Richardson.
We'll talk about Danny first since he's coming out. Danny Richardson, little bit of a skid, but seems like his confidence and his cockiness going up more and more by the week, if not anything, just to piss off Keith Moniz, because he is, again, yet to give him an answer on what side he is playing for. Is he playing for himself, or is he playing for the fans, for his family? And I think at this point, Richardson, his mind is made up, but he's just enjoying toying with Moniz. But if anything, it's lighting a fire under Moniz, and it's pissing him off more and more, and it's seeing Moniz succeed inside of the ring and Richardson not succeed inside of the ring.
From Montpellier, Vermont, Keith Moniz.
And unlike Keith Moniz, who couldn't win her qualifier, Keith Moniz has his ticket already punched. I'm sure his win of his Fatal 4-Way match last week on Retaliation 81 certainly helped, defeating Danny Richardson, Adam Brown, and Max Height in that Fatal 4-Way match. But for Moniz, like I said, what started as a Good Samaritan deed has really just turned up his anger and him being pissed off to 11, and it's helping him succeed in the ring. And here comes his partner.
From Columbia, South Carolina, your role model, Brandon Richards.
And Brandon Richards, he turned into a third wheel of his own rivalry when Travis Sanders was involved and ultimately fell on the short end of the stick, being the first man eliminated at Collision Course in the triple threat match. On top of that, had to watch his brother Gary, also close to winning the Intercontinental Championship, but ultimately fell short to the man, the myth, the legend, Thunder, of course. Wow. But nonetheless, Brandon Richards, he flirted with the World Revolution title back in season 1. Couple of chances to win it, ultimately failed. And he's going to get another shot at that potentially by being entered in the Golden Ticket match. It's interesting, they're all veteran wrestlers, but 3 very veteran wrestlers. Longoria, the youngest of the bunch, not saying he's a rookie by any means, of course, but 3 very veteran wrestlers. Only 2, Richards and Richardson, have had shots at world titles. None of these 4 men have held world title gold, and it ends up benefiting them here tonight as they're all 4 entered in the Golden Ticket matchup. And then we'll talk about Longoria right now because I missed it during the entrances, but Longoria knows all and well about the Golden Ticket. Of course, famously last year, he and Gordon Ganea, the tag team champions, were cashed in on the same night. Razor Sharp and Justin Sane won their tag team Golden Ticket match. Pardon me, and ultimately lost the titles to Razor and Sane, although they did win them back a couple months later, but nonetheless, cash-in is a cash-in, which is exactly what they're designed to do, and it's something the case holder can do. They can do it on the same night if they want to. They can wait nearly a year as the current men's Golden Ticket holder. There's a thunderstrike there from Richards onto Longoria, probably long overdue. As ironically, Richardson with the low blow to Moniz, again probably long overdue. And the 2 expected rivalries going at it early on in this matchup. And just a 2 count there from Richardson and Moniz. And like I was saying, the current men's Golden Ticket holder, he's decided to hold on to it nearly the entire 12 months. Like I said, I don't know if the show is airing first this week, but nonetheless, Baker, his time's almost up, folks. But nonetheless, we will crown a new Golden Ticket holder, whether he cashes in or not at the event. Of course, having a case expired is not completely out of the question. Of course, the first men's Golden Ticket winner, no longer with the company, canonically never cashed in the briefcase. It expired the next year. And your first official men's Golden Ticket cash-in belonged to the second winner of the briefcase, Doug Shepard, which more than less kick-started the big saga in Season 3 with the entry of the Coterie and their takeover of Resurgence. All started with the men's Golden Ticket briefcase. Shepard winning the match and cashing in to win the World Revolution title at the RFTA 3 final last year on Gil Thunderstrike. So, Andre Baker currently holds the case. One of these 4 men could be the 4th holder of the briefcase. These are your 4 participants for the Retaliation side entering the matchup. Hold on, Danny Richardson winds up super kick on Brandon Richards. Longoria working over Moniz on the outside. The quick cover. 1, 2. Ooh. Only a 2 count. Brandon Richards escapes. Just the 2 men riding the highs of winds, fighting each other on the outside. Richardson hoping to become a deciding factor once again. He did get elimination in the Fatal 4-Way last week, but hold on. Brandon Richards to shut the fuck on Richardson, broken up by Longoria. And he's got the arm and he hits him with that huge DDT. Moniz now working over Richardson. unsuccessfully. Richards having trouble with Longoria. And he's got him in the octopus. It's locked in. Moniz is down. Richards has nowhere to go. Richards forced to tap out. And just like that, Longoria and Richardson, your winners here tonight.
The winners of the match,
Fabian Longoria
and Danny Richardson.
So Richardson back in the win column. Longoria picking up another win, defeating Richards once again, capitalizing on his collision course success. And they may be partners tonight, but they will be opponents. The sky's the limit. And one of these two men could very well be your next golden ticket holder. All they got to do is pull down that briefcase, but there will be four of the men on the Resurgent side hoping to do the same thing. But those four men have a month to prepare for what's essentially the biggest matches of their RWR career, with the free title shot on the line. But now coming up next, folks, a main event of the evening. Boy, it is a doozy. The Assassins, Martin Starr, Jarek Vanders, take on the unlikely Far Beyond Better reunion of Showtime Brooks and the World Heavyweight Champion Razor Sharp. That match coming up next. Wait, hold on a second. Well, here comes Martin Starr and the number one contender for the world title.
The following contest is a tag team match.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from London, England, Martin Starr!
Martin Starr does not look like a man who should be happy and excited to team up not only with his best friend, but to be in a world title match in his hometown at Wembley Stadium. Because I'm being told the Retaliation Board of Directors had Jarek Vanders undertake a psychology test earlier tonight because of this matchup, and they have deemed him unfit to not only wrestle but be in the same ring as Razor Sharp, a man who has tormented him over the past year. Certainly something that has still been eating up at Jarek inside despite his successes last year. Board of Directors, they're saying for Jarek's own safety, will not be a participant in this matchup here tonight. But fear not, it is not a handicap match, because at the same time, Showtime Brooks refused, just moments ago, refused to team with Razor Sharp, and because of the failed psychology test on Jarek, Board of Directors finally accepting Brooks' request to not team with Razor Sharp here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, we are having an elimination triple threat match here tonight in our main event of Retaliation. Jarek Vanders, not fit to wrestle. And that opens the door here for the wild card in the matchup, Showtime Brooks.
On the way to the ring from Stockton, California, Showtime Brooks.
Because Brooks goes from Razor's partner in this matchup, mostly because of his feud with Jarek Vanders, to getting a chance to get a victory, not only over the World Heavyweight Champion, but his number one contender as well. And that could very well potentially add Brooks to the title match. If the Board of Directors seem fit, I would think a win over the champ and the number one contender would certainly do that in my book. But nonetheless, a golden opportunity here for Showtime Brooks here tonight, as he takes on the world title match of Sky's the Limit here tonight in this triple threat match. And this could essentially be what we see at Sky's the Limit if Brooks is successful here tonight. I would think so. Why not? And what would that mean for Jarek Manders as well? Because he's obviously been embroiled in a big rivalry with Brooks and lost to him at Collision Course in that cage match thanks to some brass knucks. But then what would that mean then? Because Brooks, he didn't get the match he wanted with Jarek Manders. He wanted a last man standing match. He didn't get it. So if you're Brooks, you know, does the thought of world title gold entice you, or does the thought of finishing off Jarek entice you more? Those are decisions this man has to make momentarily. But nonetheless, he's in our main event here tonight. But not to be outdone, the champ is here in Philly.
Bakersfield, California, he is the RWR World Heavyweight Champion.
Here he comes, ATV in tow.
Sure.
And apparently being the bigger man, not, you know, his old shirt gimmick with the sports team thing, certainly could have easily shit on the Eagles. I'm sure he did in the past, but nonetheless, here comes the champ, and what he thought would be a tag match against his longtime rival and his number one contender for the title has turned into an interesting triple threat match against his number one contender and against a familiar foe in Showtime Brooks. A familiar friend, too, a familiar friend and foe. Someone that, you know, turned their backs on each other after the Far Beyond Better reunion. And it's not the first time these two have met, too. They met in the semifinals of last year's Phoenix Cup, a win by Razor, and we're underway, and Martin Starr, big flying elbow to the champion, and Brooks just gonna let the two kill each other. Why not? You're playing with house money here, so let the other two beat each other up. It's Martin and Jarek just, or Martin and Razor, pardon me, just slugging it out, and here comes Brooks trying to sneak in an advantage, throws the champ in the corner, and the back and forth between those two. Of course, like I said, 2/3 of this match, Martin Starr and Razor Sharp, your World Heavyweight Championship match at the end of the month at Sky's the Limit at Wembley Stadium in London. The hometown boy Martin Starr could see his dreams come true, winning the world title in his hometown against Razor Sharp, the heavyweight champion of the world. As he flexes on Brett's turnbuckle, seemingly gives two shits about this match. He should care, though, because it's his first taste against his opponent who gets a big boy senton on him, and a wild card that could essentially slot himself into the title match with a win over him here tonight. So yeah, the champ really should care about this match. As Martin, Razor going back and forth, I don't really remember, the neckbreaker there from Brooks, I don't really remember if Razor and Martin have had a real, I don't know if they've even faced each other before. This might be a first-time matchup, if not in the RFTA tournament, but I don't remember them having any sort of a big rivalry with each other, as Razor eliminated from the Rumble. And even Martin Starr and Showtime Brooks, who have gotten to know each other over the past month or so. Martin submitting Brooks just last week in last week's main event. As Razor, again, just gonna show off the guns to this Philly crowd, letting Martin and Brooks go at it in the center of the ring. Hold on a second. Falling Star powerbomb from Martin to cover. Razor broke it up. Just the ego in play there as he goes after his challenger. Rapid strikes in the leg sweep, takes him down. Now Razor going after Brooks. Clothesline fails and gets hung up on the ropes to dry, leaving Showtime Brooks and in the back. Hold on a second. Drive-by kick on the champion. Is Brooks going to steal this one? He's not going to get the option to. Oh, the juice box of Martin. Who is Brooks going to choose? He chooses Martin to cover. 1, 2. No, Martin kicks out at 2. Oh, man. And another time that would have been it, but only a 2 count on Martin Starr. Like I said, it's being told in the back, Jarek Vanders is watching this match very closely. Again, deemed unfit to compete here tonight by the board of directors was Jarek Vanders because of Razor Sharp's inclusion in this matchup. You got to think that's not sitting well with him, but keep a close eye regardless as Martin's sizing up Brooks into the torture rack. Are we going to see a deja vu of last week? He's racking Brooks, and yes, we are. Brooks forced to tap out once again.
Showtime Brooks has been eliminated.
And hold on a second. Razor Sharp trying to sneak up on Martin. Hangs him out to dry on the ropes. And we're getting a preview of Sky's the Limit here, folks. Martin Starr and Razor Sharp going at it. Back and forth between the two. Hold on a second. Razor looking for the Razor's edge on Martin Starr, and it lands the cover. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Hold on a second. Oh my God, it's Jarek Vanders. He met Brooks backstage, and he is the welcoming committee for Brooks. He's picking up that shelf. He's deemed unfit to compete, but apparently he's deemed fit enough to ambush Brooks backstage. Jarek Vanders. What the hell is going on here? Maybe they were right, this man is a loose cannon, but maybe to the wrong guy. He's taking out Brooks backstage, who just endured that matchup, forced to tap out to the torture rack. And Vanders giving Showtime Brooks a piece of his mind. Oh my God. Oh God, the tiger suplex on top of that moving cart. And Jarek trying to throw him on that cart. Brooks stops his path but gets thrown into that electrical box instead. And hold on. Oh God, the V-trigger lands. Oh, we're back to this match. I wasn't even paying attention, folks. Sorry. And somehow, some way, Martin Starr throws the champion Razor Sharp in the ring. Hold on a second. He's setting him up for the falling star power bomb, and it lands the cover. 1, 2. Oh, that should have been a 3 count, folks, but Razor kicks out at the very last second. As he is known to do, just ask DJ Kraft. Hold on. Oh, God, Martin, what's he looking to do? Oh, God, he picks up Razor into the torture rack. Razor Sharp in the torture rack. Martin Starr. Oh, my God. No way. Martin Starr just made the champion tap out. Razor Sharp barely taps out ever, and he just tapped out to Martin Starr.
The winner of the match, Martin Starr.
What a statement win for the number 1 contender, not only beating the champion, but tapping him out. A rare feat that is hardly done to Razor Sharp. He makes him tap, he makes Brooks tap out, and he wins here tonight. But the big story, on top of this, Jarek Vanders ambushed to Brooks backstage following Brooks' elimination. I'm being told the board of directors is sick and tired of Jarek's bullshit and Brooks' bullshit. They want a last man standing match. They're getting it. The sky's the limit. Jarek Vanders and Showtime Brooks, last man standing at Sky's the Limit. It's happening. Martin Starr, he submitted the champion. He could make his childhood dream come true and become the new world champion at Sky's the Limit. if he replicates that. This is only the first show of the month. What the hell else is going to happen on the road to Sky's the Limit? I don't know, but I'm commentator Udo. We'll see you next week. Holy shit.